right. All aboard. Welcome to our maiden voyage of our podcast, Goddess Ships, where we discuss how ships affect lives. I am Keely, the Soul Snatching Goddess. Thank you for watching. And before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe. We developed this podcast because, as friends, we found ourselves having discussions about different levels of relationships and found that ships apply to life in general. Also, because a lot of podcasts are about celebrities, their scandals, and lives, and we wanted to discuss something meaningful to us and hopefully meaningful to you. So we invite you to join us every Monday, except holidays, because as much as we love to talk, we love our families more. In this first episode, we're going to let you get to know us and discuss our first topic in this series of 5 ships entitled Sex Ships. So, me first. I'm a friend, sister, daughter, mother, widow, and motherfucking soul snatcher. I am Keely, a 41-year-old native Atlantan and an open book. Just ask, and I might tell. I am a bio mom of 2 young men, 18 and 21, and a bonus mom to a 27-year-old. Miss Keya?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. I am Keya. I am an alpha female born and raised in Washington, D.C., Southeast. I'm a single mom to a 16-year-old king who's conquering autism. I'm a loving sister to the late great advocate and namesake of the Dwayne S. Brown Foundation. I'm a dedicated daughter to DC's unsung heroes, late William Beal and Vivian Brown. I hold my sisterhood close to my heart, nurturing decades of friendships with Melinda Raleigh, aka Goddess of Facts, Lisa Lumpkin, aka Fishkin, and Lindy Chambers, aka Lynch Mob. I'm a proud Howard graduate, class of 1995. HU, you know.
You?
I stay hustling. I'm parlaying 4 jobs that I love. Making and saving money is always on my mind. I attract money. I don't have to chase it. I'm Keya, goddess of the coins.
Ching, 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 ching.
On to you, my
Melinda.
darling.
I am Melinda Riley. I am a female. I am African American. I am clarity. I am knowledge. I am a traveler. I am about my people, living, learning, and moving across the diaspora just as our ancestors did. I am also a single sapiosexual who's ready to mingle with the best of you. Ah.
Ow. Ah. So, Keya,
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
start off with our first topic of sex ships and the definition?
So, what is a sex ship? You meet, you start hooking up to have sex only. No feelings, no dating, etc. Strictly a physical connection. They call and you come type of ship.
Of us, who has
So
been
you
in
supposed to
a
say, okay.
sex
Okay.
ship?
Say what?
Have you been in a sex ship?
I have.
More than one?
Yes.
Miss Keya?
Oh, definitely. Sex ships are fun.
Well,
So
we are.
let me tell you about the sex ship that um stays in my mind the most. So
Okay. And change the names for protection of the innocent.
okay. So I met this guy in the grocery store, and we were both in a situation.
Ship.
So yeah, ship um, with someone else. So we started calling each other, just to get to know each other, and then
So wait,
after
were y'all in the produce section, vegetables? I mean, where
I
does
was on all the section, and he worked at the grocery store, so he was in all the sections too. He worked at the grocery.
Gotcha.
So we exchanged numbers, we talked, and my partner knew I was looking for a new relationship. His partner, unfortunately, didn't know he was looking for a relationship. So um, we didn't go out to eat. We didn't go to the movies. We didn't go bowling. I drive a Suburban, right? I drive a Suburban. So um, we went to a campsite park here in Maryland, where you can stop if you've been traveling a long time and you drive in a camper, like that. So it has electricity and water and everything. So I hooked up the Suburban with the good pillows and the blanket. My Suburban got a DVD player in it. So, it was something just real quick, but it was cute. You know what I'm saying? He brought some drinks. We had a little dinner all in the Suburban.
Why your face like that?
Because I'm sorry, that is going outside the parameter of sex ship. That's not what was in your definition.
Well, I'm just saying that was just the setup for the act. That's all.
Drinks, dinner, and DVDs.
Well, we was hungry.
I don't have anything to do with that. I'm going by your definition.
Okay,
Again,
well.
girl, finish your story because I want to hear. I don't know what she got going on. She doing the most.
So I was hungry.
Girl,
We was just trying to, you know,
yeah.
so bottom line is after we had the drinks, the movie was just, some little entertainment. We had sex. So from that point on, we didn't have conversation, texting each other or calling each other or anything unless it was we were trying to hook up. And there were times where we went to the hotel, or I would hook up the back of the Suburban again. Couldn't come to my house. I'm in a situation. Couldn't go to his house. He was in a situation. But it was strictly sex. We did not go on dates in between. We did not go out to dinner. It was strictly just us. When you had that itch and it needed to be scratched, we got together.
Good.
So
Okay. So
so
Melinda,
I
which one you remember the most? Hmm? What happened?
Oh my goodness, I've had some good ones.
Oh, so you done had so many you can't find who to
Nah.
choose from.
just pick the one that's most vivid in your mind.
So really, seriously, the one that is most memorable was like it was like for a couple of years, and literally we never went out to eat. We never went to the movies. We just hooked up at the spot. Usually it was the same hotel spot. And even after I moved, well, okay, so let me say this. It initially started and it was consistent for a couple of years. And it was in the ATL area. And then I moved back to Indiana, but I would come to Georgia like once or twice a month, to get a tune up, as Keely.
No tuna.
Get your
So
oil change. Get your oil change.
oil change.
Mm.
It can be a tuna.
Anyway, that basically went on so the whole thing in general went on probably
I'm sorry.
about, it was 2005, 2007. Then it was like 2010 to 2012. That's 4 years. Then it was
Mm.
like 2012 to probably about 2016 or 16 maybe.
Girl, you was on that ship for a long time.
Long time. Were there
And
any ships in between those ships?
not really. Not,
Oh.
there could have been some one night sailing, but it wasn't no ship.
Those are one and dones.
Yeah, it was some
Yeah.
ones and dones possibly, but not no. Mm-mm.
So
Wow.
you had a true definition of a sex
Section,
ship.
like literally, that's all we did.
Uh, well, so the one that stood out for me the most, it's not a it's a pure one, but it ain't a pure one because we didn't go out to dinner. He worked at a bar that served like Jamaican food, and I would go to the bar and order what I wanted, and it would already be handled, but he was working, so he was never with me. I was just at the bar talking to the bartender, getting my beef patty and drink on, so I'll be ready by the time it's time to go. And
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
then we would leave, and he had to be treated like a vampire. In at night, out before the sun come up.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
I know that's
Now,
right.
the, the problem came in because I knew that we did this every Tuesday. Like it was a standing reservation. For Tuesday, I was gonna be at the bar talking to the bartender, getting my beef patty and my drink. She already knew what I wanted when I came in,
That
right?
that regularly, huh?
That every Tuesday, like I
Okay.
said, it was Tuesday. So the problem came in. We was coming in late night, and my
Mm.
sister, we going back to my little space because my house is behind my parents' house. And my sister was in the driveway with her friend, and I'm like, ooh, oh, well, hey y'all. How y'all doing? So my sister is so friendly. She's like, hey, how you doing? Oh, you're a nice little dude, blah, blah, blah. She trying to question him, get to know him. And I'm like, we trying to beeline to the back.
No time.
And so no, he done leaned back on the car. He having conversation. He like, yeah, that's my boo right there. And I'm looking to the side because I'm a little behind because I ain't leaning on the car. I'm like, boo, boo, where? Like a ghost? Because that's what you about to be. If all this hair come up, I don't understand where boo is coming from. But okay, if you say so, I'm gonna let you pretend to my sister. So then after that, he caught a whole like attitude because he was like, well, I'm really like feeling you. I'm like, why? How? We don't do nothing
Mm.
but get it in and then you
Get it out.
go where you're going.
Right.
So that was an accident that happened. Like that wasn't a planned introduction that occurred.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and I'm Tuesday, and you're Tuesday for me. So he's like, what do you mean you're Tuesday? I said, when do you call me?
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
When do we see each other? Tuesday. When am I at your job? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
What have we done besides Tuesday? Nothing. I know who I am. I hope that you knew who you were, but apparently not. So let me go and let you know. Nigga, you Tuesday. So he caught a whole attitude. That next week he tried to call me.
On a
Like he
Wednesday.
called me on Tuesday, but he tried to call me like on Wednesday and Thursday just to talk. But we ain't had nothing to talk about. Cause you don't know me. I don't know you really at all, other than where you work. You know
Right.
I got kids. That's why you vampired up out
Right.
here. So I mean, I don't know. But when I tell you the reason that he stayed on the list for a little while, He knew what he was doing.
I know that's
And
right.
he was well endowed, is all I can say. Well
Mm.
endowed. Jesus.
He was captain of that ship.
Huh. But
Mm-hmm.
then after that,
Mm-hmm.
they had to be cut off because you was playing games. I don't have time for that. You Tuesday.
Mm.
I'm Tuesday. We're Tuesday. Say hey to
Right.
Tuesday.
Uh.
Don't try to
I
be no
get
other
it.
day. Because other people have other days.
Right.
Tuesday is your day.
Oh wow.
We got other shipmates that need to be seen.
Yeah, I used to be bad. I used to have a little team, honey. I used to have Melinda, why your face like that?
Right. I was about to say the same thing.
Because I was thinking of the operative word used to.
It is a used to. I need to get back to,
Uh,
but it's a used to.
okay.
COVID taking the team down. You can't do nothing. You can't meet nobody. Can't put nobody on the roster, and it's COVID out here. I refuse to be
Exactly.
sick. Sorry,
You're not gonna be
Got to
sick.
recycle the
I'm
ones
not
that's
gonna
been
be
on the list.
sick. Okay, so has anyone had a more than one sex ship at the same time?
That's what I was asking FACKTgoddess. Was she?
She
But
said no, because she was
she
in that
said
ship.
no, but she was have some one hitters in there.
Maybe
Yeah, she had.
I don't even remember that.
Oh, so the one and done
Oh,
wasn't no good.
No, I'm saying maybe during that time frame. I would really have to think back.
Ooh.
It was pretty much just that one sex ship for a long time.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
No, good for you. Wasn't me. All right, so this is a two-part question. When you have been in a sex ship, did you give it up immediately when you met them, or was it like a second time meeting? Then y'all did it.
Who's going first?
you can go
It look
first.
like you want to go first.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
So, with me, we actually, I was living in Indiana and he was living in Georgia, and I had been um, experimenting with uh, online dating back then. It was like maybe 2003 ish, going into 2004, somewhere around there, because I didn't move to Georgia until 2005. So we talked online for a long time because I don't know if y'all were ever a part of it, but AOL used to have chat rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the chat rooms were labeled BBW rooms, and some
Mm-hmm.
of them were labeled triple BBW rooms, which meant you were a big beautiful black woman. So I frequented those rooms because I'm like, the men that come in here already know you black and they already know you plus size, so you can get that on out the way of the introduction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he was one of the people that I met in one of those rooms. And eventually our chat in the room went to chatting on the phone. And so then it was like I was letting him know that I was moving to Georgia. That was one of the reasons why I talked to him. And we pretty much just was like, oh, it's on when you move to Georgia. So like literally when I moved to Georgia, I think maybe that same weekend, or it could have even been like a day or two after I moved to Georgia. We like literally, he came over where I was living. I answered the door naked, and we went upstairs and had sex.
Baby, y'all better take note. Set your dick up before you get to town. Yes.
Oh,
And
All
then
right,
and then after that, it was like um he called, I'd be like okay, or I call, he'd be like okay, and like I said, it was an on and off thing for about 7-8 years.
honey. Baby, but you set that up from all the way in another state. You was
right.
up there, and instead of coming down here,
I sure did. I was like, oh yeah.
I know
Mm-hmm.
that's right.
You talking my language.
That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Miss Kia, same question.
I'm trying to think.
Is
Well,
it
with the scenario with the story, I'm sorry that I just told earlier,
Mm-hmm.
that was immediate. I would say within a couple of days, I put that all together so we could get together. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, thinking back, that's why it was the whole in the truck thing because it was just kind of spontaneous. But I like to please. I like to please, your palate. I like to please your mind. So,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I came with all those things, even though the bottom line was to have sex. That was the bottom line. Like it was
But
no,
you're the
we're
true
gonna
meaning of a hooker. I'm gonna hook you in all kind of ways.
exactly. Because that makes me feel good. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So if I'm feeling good, then
You gonna feel
it's
good, and then we gonna
in,
feel good.
indeed. So it was immediately within 48 hours.
oh.
Okay, okay.
Hmm. And you?
Y'all did so good all that 48 hours. I was same day.
Oh,
I figured that's
I
why
know that's right.
You, you what?
I figured that's why you were asking because you're a same day type of chick.
Used to be. Used to be.
I mean, used
Okay.
to how long?
Oh, you know what? Maybe not.
Maybe not. You're not sure?
I so when I just thought of it,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I
Mm-hmm.
am still the old me. I just gotta get my team back.
Mm.
I know that's right.
Oh, anywho, I'm not listening to Melinda because she's real extra right about now.
Uh,
So, did anybody's or any of your sex ships develop into more?
well, we'll talk about that on the next episode because that's the next level of ships. No, I'm kidding.
That's why I'm full.
Ah,
Um,
like,
no,
can you be a little more specific? Like, what do you mean by developed into more?
Like, did y'all start possibly dating? Did y'all become a couple?
Oh, mine didn't.
No.
As a matter of fact, he married somebody else.
well, that was definitely
But
a
I will
sex
say
ship.
this: he married somebody else, but still wanted the sex ship.
Don't they?
Mm.
Like that said, single men. What that mean? Say single men rarely shoot their shot, but the married men unload the clip. I was
Baby, they be like, they shoot up the club, baby. They be
yes,
like,
Yes, indeed.
yes,
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 indeed.
yes,
That
yes,
is so true.
yes,
and be in your DM hard.
yes.
And
Yes.
then be on the picture on Instagram with their wife, like, and
And
the kids.
I know,
yes,
all hugged up,
it's horrible.
Dude, can you get
going to
out of
church.
my stuff?
it
It's horrible.
Mm.
is. It's
Oh,
sad.
they be trying so hard. Why not? What's wrong? What you going through? Don't you want
Mm.
this? Wasn't it good the last time? Don't none of
Uh-huh.
that shit matter.
None of it.
Here. Keep it
Yeah.
pressing.
Yes,
Keep
ma'am.
your foot on the gas over there.
Yeah.
Water that grass over there so it can be green.
Hmm.
Because it's a little brown.
So did either one of yours turn into something more?
It did, but we'll talk about that on the next episode.
Ah.
Ew. Ew.
Well, actually, two of, well, one of my intended sex ships ended up being my husband.
I had to clutch my pearls.
Took you aback, huh?
Somebody blew somebody's mind in the equation.
Yeah, it was, yeah. But
Hmm.
that was a whole lot of because that was an intended sex ship, and then I got hung up on my baby daddy trying to give him another chance, so I cut him off, and I was like, I'm finna give my baby daddy a chance. He was a little mad.
He waited for your ass.
He did.
God bless him.
Waited and looked,
God
and
bless.
had his friend looking.
God bless.
Mm.
Huh?
Mm.
God bless him.
God bless him.
No, no, no. That's that soul snatching that
Oh.
Oh,
happened. Okay.
oh, I wish he would send me a message from heaven to give these. Come on, Derek.
Oh my goodness.
Tell me what you
That's
want me to
again what?
tell me what you want me to tell her.
That
I'm
Jesus
listening,
got my
brother.
soul now.
Okay.
Oh
Oh,
snap.
he doesn't want to fool her at all. Anyway.
So what we won't do is move on and not act like we don't need to let the people know how this whole thing came about. Since we got Mouth Almighty on the screen, people, I just need y'all to know that the whole ship idea was brought about based on one of my BFFs, both of them on here are my BFFs, based on the one that doesn't have glasses on. Because she decided that she wanted to start a sex ship, right? And then it moved on, which we haven't described them yet. We'll describe the other ships later. But once you find out about these other ships, they all came about and were created based on the moves she was making that started the foundation of it was the sex ship.
Mm-hmm.
And now we'll talk about how she went from the sex ship to each of the other ships, which allowed me to create this whole, we could even call it a curriculum
Mm.
on the
Because we
ship's
do have
life.
a shiptionary. So
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, y'all need to,
Yes.
before we move
She's a
on.
shipologist.
Yes, I am.
Indeed. Knock
Ah,
it down, sister. Knock it down.
ah. So this part of the show is just for fun. Our very own fat goddess, also known as Melinda, and on her social media, she does I love you, but. So on each episode, she'll be giving us one. And if you have one that you would like for her to put out there, email her at the address in the bio. Come on, Miss. I love you, but
So one of my, mm, I guess I'm gonna start out with a pet peeve because I hear a lot of people do this. Um, they say, "Go ahead and get me that." No, I'm gonna change that. Take them dishes and put them in the zinc. Take them dishes and put them in the zinc. So zinc, okay. Let me do it like I do it online. I love you, but it's sink, not zinc. Zinc is spelled Zink. Zinc
Mm.
is a mineral. And although it supports your normal growth and it supports your development throughout your life, it is just that Zinc, a mineral, a supplement, if I may. Now,
A
sink,
member of the periodic table.
yes. Now,
Hmm.
SINK would be the thing that the person is asking you to put your dirty dishes in. The
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
sink, SINK, is what you wash dishes in. And hey, we black, some of us wash our hair in it, but it's usually a metal compartment, square like, rectangle like, that you can have water flowing in. You can plug it up and keep the water in it. You can let the water out. You can do all types of things with water in this thing we call a sink. So please, for the love of God, if you hear somebody say zinc, no matter how much you love them, just let them know that's a healthy mineral and that what they meant to say was sink. Okay?
Unless it's your grandma, because she gonna throw something at your ass. You let her say
Yeah.
zinc all day.
Even your
Okay.
grandmother, just be kinder and gentler in
Listen,
presentation.
again, y'all can take her word for it if y'all want to by correcting your grandma, but your
Mm.
grandma, if she might hit you with something. Go on play with it if you want to. And y'all write her when your grandma hit you or throw something at you, beat you, shoot you.
Hmm.
Write her. Don't write me.
So yes,
Oh my goodness.
email me at the email
In your
What's
bio.
in her bio?
that's in my bio, and I will have a viewer's pick to present to you next week.
All right, viewer pick.
All
Remember,
right.
I love
All
you, but
right.
it's sink, not zinc.
Okay, that concludes our show for the evening. We hope you enjoyed this discussion as much as we enjoyed having it. Feel free to keep the conversation going below in the comments. Again, thanks for watching. If you have not, make sure to thumbs up this video, share, like, subscribe, click the notification bell so you'll be notified on Monday when we live. See you next time, next Monday at 9 p.m. on Goddess Ships because every ship matters.
All ships ain't the same.
And life is lived on ships. Melinda gonna have her part ready next time, y'all.
What?
We promise.
What am I supposed to
Oh, life is
Life is
lived on
lived on
ships.
ships.
say? And life is lived on ships. And what else am I
Good
supposed to say?
night. That's it.